Everyone keeps asking me about you. How can I explain we just didn't make sense? Greetings, Pisces, all placements. This is About You by Sick World. We do live in a rather sick world. I'm also hearing Juice World. Someone here can be, I was also hearing Segs on the beach, which is a drink, but someone here could also be fantasizing about doing that. Some of you guys could have done that with somebody and they're remembering that moment. Someone here could have just had like a nice date on the beach with someone, or someone could have seen someone on the beach, someone could have met someone at the beach. I don't know, someone here could be going to the beach or a sunny place, Florida, California, things like that come to mind. Someone here also could have seen you outside a lot. You could be an athlete or someone who works outside, or someone who's more blue collar, or they could be someone who's more blue collar or athletic or just does a lot of things outside. This can be someone that used to do a lot of outdoor activities with. Maybe you went to the lake a lot, the beach a lot, just very like outdoorsy things. Someone is remembering all of those outdoor memories, especially as, you know, here spring is coming into season. So someone here could have had a lot of memories with you in the springtime, and people are asking this person about you, or you're being asked about somebody. So Pisces, take it whatever side of the fence you're on. You could also always be dealing with another Pisces, but someone here is so frustrated. They're like, everyone's asking me about you, but we just don't make sense. I don't know how to explain it. It really seems like someone here just doesn't quite want to take accountability for their behalf. Someone here can be playing victim. Someone here can be trying to act to all of their friends and family like they're okay, like they don't miss you, or you can be acting like you're okay, like you don't miss somebody, but like all of your friends and family know, all of this person, friends and family know. They see you or someone trying to date, trying to get over somebody else, trying to replace someone specifically, and it's like it just doesn't work. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, when recipes, people try and do like a replacement for egg. I don't know, in baking, it's just like, it just doesn't, I don't know, just like, it doesn't, things don't like bind the same. It just doesn't stick the same. So someone can feel like no one sticks, like no one gets them. Someone can feel like they're an anomaly. You can definitely be dealing with an Aquarius Pisces, because an Aquarius, Anything But Ordinary by Avril Lavigne, sometimes I get so weird I even freak myself out. Someone can feel like no one gets me, I don't think anyone in the world will ever understand me, and then they met you, or you can feel like no one in the world would ever understand you. You can feel like a rare breed. You can feel like no one gets you, and then you met someone and all of a sudden, you know, the planets all aligned when you looked into my eyes, and just like that, the chemicals react. It's like, wow, this person just gets me. There's like a telepathic connection. We just get each other. There's just a deep bond of love, unbreakable love. But that's the thing, Pisces, is love is only one tiny ingredient. Someone has to also want to be transparent, honest. Someone has to want to be a partner. Someone has to be able to take constructive criticism. Someone has to be able to listen to their partner's feelings without taking them personally and making them mean anything. And someone has to make it a safe environment for someone to express their feelings without feeling like they're going to be chastised, or they're going to be told that they're wrong and they're a horrible person because they express their honest feelings. You know, I was reading a post the other day from the Instagram page. It's like The Art of Dating New York, NYC or something. And she literally wrote like, being nice is actually not a loving thing. Sometimes the most loving thing in conversation is the most brutal, harsh thing, and it's what people don't want to hear, but it's what they need to hear, because that's what actually creates true, deep intimacy. So for some of my Pisces, someone here can be upset because they don't want to take responsibility for the fact why something didn't work out between two people, is because one of the parties quite literally was like, oh my gosh, you're such a horrible person. I can't believe you just told me how you really felt about what I did or didn't do. I can't believe that you feel that way. That's so mean. That's so bad. That's so, you're such a horrible person. Like someone really is so upset because they're being told about themselves. And it's crazy, Pisces, because it's like, I mean, relationship 101 is being able to hear the hard things and take what your partner is saying, even if they're saying it at you, understanding that it's really not personal. Even if they're making it personal, it's really not personal. For example, you could have been one party could be someone who doesn't really need that much intimacy. Like that's not a huge thing for them. That's not a big importance for them. The other person can be someone that, you know, physical touch is their love language. That is how they receive love. That is how they communicate love. So if that person says, hey, you know, you don't do this, you don't do that, this is my love language, I'm telling you, even though it is personal, because yeah, it's like you're not doing these things, it's really not personal. It's just that that's that person's love language, and like you're not fulfilling that person's love language. So like, you know, they have to communicate that. Like if you're going to be a partner, if this is going to be a partnership, you have to fully hear you know, what you're not doing, what you're not fulfilling for that other person. And rather than taking it personal, like you're not good enough, like you can't, you know, you can't be whatever enough, whatever the story is that you're playing in your mind or that they're playing in their mind, hearing it and taking it with a grain of salt and being able to actually work through it. You know, that's the only difference in like relationships that really make it through and ones that don't, is ones that actually want to be a partner and actually want to hear their shortcomings. Because then I was also hearing Justin Bieber's song, We're in This Together. So that's the thing, Pisces. Someone here is just, it's a hard pill to swallow, that they're trying to project like, you know, everyone's asking me about you. How do I explain you just didn't make sense? No, it's not that you didn't make sense. It's that you didn't want to be in the thing together because you didn't want to hear that other person express their feelings when the feelings don't feel good to you, because it explains things that you aren't doing in the relationship, which is natural. Like, there's always going to be that in relationships, and there needs to be a safe space for people to be humble enough to receive, oh, okay, you know, I'm not touching my partner enough, they need more of that. Okay, like that's a simple thing, rather than coming up with excuses or getting defiant or getting defensive, which it seems like someone here did get defiant and defensive. But Pisces, it seems like you are in a relationship, or you're about to be in a relationship, or this other person, someone, take it whatever side of the fence you're on, is about to be in a relationship where we are in this together, and it's going to drive the ex, it's going to drive the old people like berserk. They're gonna go bonkers over this. They're like, what? And it's like, yeah, it's because this one actually can take the heat. You couldn't take the heat, so get out the kitchen, but this one can take the heat, so we're baking up, you know, a whole feast here, you know. Justin says in that song, I had to learn humility. I had to grow up, and I had to accept my responsibility. He says, you know, it wasn't easy. You know, I have women throwing themselves at me. It had me acting silly inside. I did just feel empty from that. But one thing I know is we're in this together. So, you know, someone here could be used to being really attractive, or they could have some sort of success in some I mean, this can even just be being head of the football team, being the most beautiful cheerleader, whatever it is. Someone here was popular and was getting a lot of attention from people. And they realized, okay, I can't actually create sustainable long-term relationships staying in this energy. So someone actually did humble themselves, and it's manifesting a beautiful relationship, or it's why they have brought in this beautiful relationship. Now in the Everyone Keeps Asking You About Me song, he says, I'm numb, I hate thinking about you, and I'm always dreaming about you. I can't be me without you. So someone here cannot get someone out of their mind. They can't stop dreaming about them. I dream about you, and honestly, tell me, okay, I'm thinking about you, I'm dreaming about you, honestly, tell me that it's over, because if the world is spinning and I'm still living, it won't be right if we're not in it together. That was also coming through in Aquarius's reading. So here's your last chance at redemption, so take it while it lasts, because it will end. So someone could have missed their last chance. Someone already had their last chance, because yeah, it's like this fresh love is coming in, and it's going to swoop someone off their feet. It's going to take someone, it's going to sweep someone off their feet. Faith Evans, I never knew that there was a love like this before. If we can work together, maybe this can last forever. This is something that I want to hold on to. You compliment my style. So someone is like, you know what? You compliment my style. I like the way I walk. I like the way you talk. You like the way I walk, the way I talk. I compliment you. You compliment me. If we actually want to work on this and create an actual partnership and create a real foundation, you know, this could actually last forever. So someone is actually being practical. There's true love here, Pisces, but there's also an energy of, you know, love is appreciation, not possession. It's not about coveting. It's not about plucking a flower. If you love a flower, you don't pluck it. You observe it. You let it grow. You let it bloom. You don't try and stifle it. When the flower says, don't do that. I need a couple more hours of sunlight. Don't do this. You know, I need that. I need more water. I need more shade. The water or whatever, the other energy isn't like, meh, well, I guess I'm just not good enough for you. You're such a horrible flower. I can't believe that you're asking me for, no, like, it's just like, okay, that's what you need. Yes, flower, at your service, because that is, you know, watching someone bloom. Someone here actually wants to put in a foundation. There can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's very much in their head, and they're upset because they're going to see someone else. Better treat your girl right, or another man will. Better eat your girl right, or another man will. So someone here is wondering, you know, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Strength in the reverse with the Knight of Swords. Someone here, they're falling on deaf ears. Someone here was really immature with their words. Sagittarius energy as well. Someone's super bitter, and they forfeited their chance because they were weak. They were too impulsive and rude with their words, and now they're going to watch someone be absolutely head over heels in love elsewhere. Love like this. I never knew I could have a love like this before. Yeah, Pisces, you're about to have success in love. It's going to be online. People are going to see it once you express it. All these people who like weren't emotionally available are going to be so upset that you're not an option anymore. Or Pisces, you could be really upset that somebody is no longer an option anymore because you're watching them be in love online. Like, there is a beautiful, loving relationship that two people really complement one another. Bless you.